Hey, how's it going, everyone? Sinister of the Gamer section bringing you another review. And today's game is The Artful Escape. This game is available on the Xbox One, the Series S and X, the PC, the Mac, and mobile. I'm basically going to break down everything, starting with the story. And the story takes place in the fictional city Calypso, Colorado. It is the home of the legendary Johnson Vendetti. Of course, he's a big folk legend in that town. But however, you're controlling his nephew Francis, who's basically struggling and being in his uncle's shadow. So basically, he wants to escape. Hence the name of the main game. Have it set up to do his own destiny. He encounters an alien named Zom, who's basically like a second man of the main guy, Lightman, who basically takes him on this alien quest. So basically, he's there just to find his own being, his own existence. Trying to find a name for himself. Graphically, this is where the game really shines, especially if you own like a higher end system like the PC or the Series X. I mean, the game is quite colorful in some areas, and it's dark and illuminated in other areas. And you can see pops of color stand out, like say like in the forest areas, or in the alien universe, like out in deep space. You can see like all the cool blues and purples, and darker pastel colors like in the background. Or in the light of the snow, you can see a little bit of ray tracing, especially you see that on the Series X. Audio wise, this is of course music is one of the main factors of the game because basically you can be hearing a lot of music a lot. The beginning of the game, you can hear a lot of folk music going on in the background. Of course, it's an endless loop. But of course, as you traverse later in the game, it turns right into hard rock as you venture out into space. As like Francis just trying to find himself, like in the meaning of playing his guitar, which he's gifted by Lightman himself. And of course, onto the gameplay itself. This is where the game really shines because there's a little bit of platforming involved. But however, like before you platform, you interact with NPCs. You're given choice options like different responses to see how he interacts with other people in the universe, or of course in his hometown as he walks around. Because you basically, the more you traverse the town, the more you unlock the city, and you get more responses that way. As far as the platform itself, it's easy to traverse. Basically, running and sliding. And of course, as you jump, this is where your guitar comes into play because you need it to glide across the large gaps. And you can slam your guitar down as you learn to control it. But however, the difficulty can be like learning the music notes. It's basically playing Simon because you got to memorize like the right notes because if you fail, you got to learn it all over again. It can tend to get frustrating at first, but with a little practice and memorization, you'll get the hang of it as you traverse the game. Um, Down to the score. I give this game a 4 out of 5. For the latest news and reviews, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn that bell on for notifications.